You see, to all my wonderful, church people, all right, like this one, like this Oga and his Ogas, all these bishops and all these men in clerical color that are building this gigantic structure, I want you to understand that you think your building is the biggest, you think that your building is something that is supposed to be celebrated, and you're shouting. Please just, take a look, take a look, man. Please take a look. Are you seeing this? This is a mega church, Akron, Ohio, a Baptist church. Abandoned. Nobody's there, man. It's done. It's dilapidated now. It's crumbling. It's just outrightly filthy. Once upon a time, in its heydays, it used to be beautiful. It used to be wonderful. People came from all over the place, 10,000, 20,000. People came to attend this church. It started somewhere around the 1930s. All right. And it grew and grew and grew. Dallas Billington, that was the founder of the ministry. It grew and became mighty. It became a symbol of greatness. People celebrated the building. But, well, just like that, that building is now empty. There is nobody there anymore. It's basically dilapidated. And if you think that there's anything else that is happening out here or something had not happened in the past, believe me, this was a powerful ministry. It had all the perks. Great things were happening out here. People were celebrating. They're like, we've built something so mighty, something so great. But look at the building now. Look at it. Just tell me, what do you think? I'm talking to all of these guys who mega churches, building the ark, building God knows what. We have the largest church in the world, church auditorium in the world. You are not the first, man. You're not the first. You absolutely are not the first. This ministry was great, so big. I mean, until they had basically an audio department, division in the church. They had tapes, they have audio tapes, they had everything. Well, I know. You telling me, you're kind of jealous because you can't build this. Well, what I'm trying to say to you is this: it's not that important. Sister of you guys, church. Okay, go ahead.
Let me tell you what the Lord told me. I will never build what I will not use. I hate waste. So we're entering the ark with 3 full field services. November 29, 2025, 10 a.m. is a reality. The ark that he built shall be dedicated to him. And we are entering that place with 3 fully filled services. Every seat will be taken. This will become an overflow. As your passion for soul catches fire, it shall be said, so shall it be. This church will explode and grow this year. We are entering the ark come 29th of November.
All right. So since, we have this culture on the African continent, which in more ways, as a Pan-African, I kind of like it, because I think it's good. But since I'm not a senior citizen, all right, let me allow another senior citizen to respond to this matter. I think we need that. Let's go.
We are no longer having shame. That's why sin and Satan is thriving in the church. We have become so stubborn that we are not even prepared to take correction. How many members are taking correction from their pastors today? Why? He's a big man. He has money. If they rebuke him, he will withdraw his money from the church. If they rebuke him, his fat tithe being withdrawn will affect the church. Carry your tithe away. Carry your tithe away. If we rebuke him, the church building project may be altered. Did God send you to be building church? Those are secular things. Did he call your mission church building? It's people building we are called to do. Building won't go to heaven. It is people that will go to heaven. Let's get back on our track. Let's get back. I'm pleading, admonishing, challenging pastors and leaders. Let's get back. People need from us more than what we are giving to them. Let's show them what is right. Let's not entertain evil. Otherwise, the evil will overwhelm them and soon come to erode us from the altar.
So Here you have another church also, right? This is a Catholic church somewhere in Detroit, and it's going through the same issues, the same problems, all right? And so these gigantic mega structures are collapsing everywhere. And the reason for that is because we spend too much attention in constructing buildings than building people's lives. Obviously, we've become so mighty is this building so that we can be able to get private jets, and then somebody's going to say, oh, the private jet God gave it to me. It's a lie. It's a lie. God did not give you a private jet. Somebody bought the private jet to you, if they did, and the only reason why they gave you that private jet is because they believed that you are working with God, and so they wanted to connect to the grace you say you carry. So it is deception, laced with deception upon deception. Stop deceiving the rest of us and talking to us as if they say we are highly uneducated, unskilled, unqualified to have functional reasoning. We are not. You are lying, man. You are lying. You are lying. The notion that God gave, look, this is the structures, colossal structures collapsing everywhere. Your mega structure, your gigantic mega structure, how far does this go? All right. These are buildings decaying everywhere. How far does your structure go, man? You tell me. I don't know. You tell me. How far do you think this your gigantic edifice will go? We are celebrating you now, right? A bunch of lunatics are there shouting, Papa, Papa, Papa. Unschooled, untrained, unqualified lunatic. You're training other pastors in this deception, and they'll leave and they'll go somewhere else and they start shouting, Papa, Papa, Papa. We are celebrating ourselves. Oh my gosh. And so nobody can say anything to you, right? Because you're what? You're what? No, I can't hear that. What did you say?
From theory, I'm talking from a practitioner's point of view. The person to listen to is the person who has the proof of what he's talking about, not theoretical knowledge, right? I'm not theoretical knowledge. You know, there are some theoretical online people. Nothing on ground. Church is practically empty. Zero. Even those listening to them online, they are not helping them. At least they should have ascended a physical church. Theoreticians, you must run with speed so that you don't become angry when you are left behind. Bomb is dropping. Oh. Lift your hands, say, I shall run with speed. I shall run with speed. I shall run with speed. I can't afford the bitterness of the left behind syndrome.
Okay, so let me say just like W.N. Kumuyi of Deeper Life Bible Church. So I got born again in Deeper Life many years ago. So let me respond. I don't know who I'm responding to. I'm just responding to the person making the comment, with a lot of pride and arrogance. All right. Pride and arrogance making that comment. I'm talking about how proud he is, that he's boasting. Okay. He said he's boasting just like, I don't know who he was referring. Is that Peter or Paul? It said he was boasting. Say if he boasts in the Lord. So let me address this issue, sir. Man of God, you are not born again. This is not the will of God over your life. This is not what God called you to do. You do not have sanctification over your life. As you can see, you are not even born again. I don't know how you can be talking like this. A child of God who is supposed to be consecrated, who is supposed to be delivered, who is supposed to be a man who is carrying the word of God. You are looking like the wall. You're dressing like the world. You're walking like the world. You're talking like the world. You need to be born again. You need the hand of God over your life. I said it once, I said it, I will say it again. Without holiness, no man can see the Lord. Are you holy? You don't look like you're holy. Oh man, I forgot you're on my deeper life talk. You don't look like you're holy. Well, why am I wasting my time over here trying to? I know of somebody who is highly educated, highly skilled, have the capacity. He can say whatever he wants to say, and he can be able to basically answer this thing by himself. So let me allow Dr. Ebed Damina to basically handle this matter all by himself. What's my business?
Others and all the prosperity Pentecostal pastors teamed up and ganged up against me across Africa. Don't invite Damina. Let him be drained. Let's see how he will preach that nonsense. They shut all their doors and thought I will become broke and poor and I would just be begging. And I guess now they are confused. Now they are confused. Because first of all, I don't even need their churches. I don't need anybody's pulpit. I can't even service Power City enough. True or false? How many campuses can I visit? How many? Even if I'm going to preach in the campuses of Power City one day every day of the year, I don't have the time enough. So who cares? Carry your pulpit. Eat your pulpit. They say my church is empty. Behold the ghosts. They say I'm just a social media noisemaker. No wahala. No be social media. If it's just noise, why are all of you reacting? Since it's noise now, do you react to noise? You are now doing videos. You can hardly preach in your churches without calling Damina. Damina, God punish you. A man of God is preaching, he stopped. Damina, God punish you. And they say he's a social media noisemaker. But he has entered their church. They can't preach without calling his name. And they say he's a social media noisemaker. This noise must be qualitative noise. Who cares? Who want your? I don't want your pulpit. Is this not a pulpit? Is this not a pulpit?
Okay, so please remember, build people. Stop creating and building these mega structures to feed your ego. Build people. Do something meaningful. Don't try to be outlandish on basically exalting self rather than trying to be able to do that which is good and that which is worthy. The idea that you're building this gigantic structure in honor of the Lord is as ludicrous, all right, as me believing that somehow someone like Saddam Hussein or any of these Arab leaders have any interest in Christianity. You are not. What you're building is for yourself. And it's okay maybe if you just come out and see that. But the idea that the Lord said nothing. No, the Lord did not say anything. The Lord did not say anything. If the Lord said every other what? The Lord, what? No. All others were this gigantic mega structure saying the Lord said we are building this, trying to build people's life, man. We need factories. We need some kind of fun. Okay, for small to medium-sized enterprises, we need people to create microfinance companies so that we can be able to energize young people whom have believed in the gospel that you have preached, and yet they're sitting in your churches doing nothing. Nothing. We need to be able to empower young people. All of this money to build this monument to celebrate you, my brother, is the private journal enough? Is your phantom Rolls Royce not enough? What's wrong with you people, man? You know, I mean, if you're a medical doctor, please, do something. Give somebody an ice spring. That's legitimate. Stop faking miracles. If you are a lawyer, be of great help and great service to people who are falsely being locked up because they speak against pastors. All right? Whatever it is, man, do something. Just don't sit there and build this humongous structure in celebration of your stupidity. This is not about God, man. It's not about God. It's not about God. When I came along in the early 90s, this is not what we sign up for, man. This stuff, this is not what we sign up for. This is insane. This is not what we sign up for. We got something a whole lot better than this garbage. This is not Christianity. This version of your Christianity is in antithesis to what the scriptures actually believe. So, remember, these buildings, they too, at some point in time, in the future, will collapse. It's a fact. Look around you and look around the world. Have you asked yourself, maybe you just read some books like The God Generous and ask all these great men, William McPherson, okay, people like Seymour, all right, people like McDowell, you just name it. Charles Grandison, Finney, we're talking about John Wesley, Charles Wesley, mega structures, big tent meetings. Where are the tents? Where are the structures, man? You think you're better? At least they were not faking it in their days. You're faking it, and trust me, you're not just building on sand. You have constructed this mega structure hanging on straw. Sand is better. Straw, like hay, the one that cows eat, hay, grass. Sooner or later, we will know.